Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at Reforged Eden 2 beta for Empyrion Galactic Survival. In the last part, we started taking down this abandoned reactor, and we got to the point where we've got to the reactor room, and just down there is the entrance to the reactor. But in order to do that, we've got to go down a side passageway and flip a switch. And this is where things can get a little bit interesting. And since the end of the video, it's got even more interest thanks to a comment by Pagan Savage, who suggested that you can actually use placeable turrets to actually even up the odds. And especially given the fact now that some of these PRs are getting a lot more difficult for the single player. So what I've done on his recommendation, just to come in here and show you, is these are available in the workshop. It's called the Emerald Norman. You can see what I've done here is made two, and if we go to the factory, and actually if I go back down to there just to show you, this is the Emerald Norman. If I add it to the factory, what you'll see is it takes very little in the way of resources. It's got needs 132 carbon substrate, 106 copper ingots, 90 silicons, and you can see it takes 3 minutes to produce one. And as I say, I've already knocked out two. And what they are actually, as you can see on the right hand side here, is they are hover vehicles, but they don't have any cockpit or thrusters on them. They are placeable turrets, and they're quite intriguing. Now, I'm going to be completely upfront. What we're going to be doing now is purely hypothetical at the moment. In fact, what I am going to do first is a bit of a recon. Yeah, it's perfect. I haven't actually deployed these. I have deployed them in creative mode just to take a look at them. Okay, we got a couple of bug uglies, and that looks like about it. What I'm really looking for is soldiers. We've got one down there which we're gonna have to get rid of. Yeah, so I think we'll be okay. So what we're gonna need to do is get rid of this. Gotcha. I think we'll get control of the room first. Now the guy down here, I think the other thing I've also done is I've gone for an upgrade for my rocket launcher. Yeah, this is the upgrade for the rocket launcher. We just pick this guy up here. Sometimes you get a creature around here, but we don't actually get one there. If I pull back to here, what I am going to do is detonate these. Oops. Just going to take that. Yeah, just to show you what I mean by the upgrade to the rocket launcher, because I've got a bit of a question as well. This is the one we've got now. This is the GRL 45B rocket launcher Mark II. So we've got a visitor. Right, I'm gonna have to go back up again because I'm picking up stuff which is filling up my inventory, and I think we are currently out of range. Oh no, we're still in range of the Hydra. That's good. Shove that in there. Bones in there, and the rest can just go in the harvest controller. The question I've got with the rocket launcher is that I found this no, go away. I think it's time to try out the new turrets, because what I want to do is put the turret. What I was going to do is where to deploy them, and I thought probably a good place to deploy them. What you'll see is that this turret has got, if I put it about there, Yeah. Yeah, I thought if I put the turret here, we need to go in here to get some ammunition in here quickly. I'm just going to put one in here, and what this needs, this takes is a... no. Calm down, calm down. Ammunition. Oh, it's oxygen. I'm just going to put 1,000 rounds in here. What that should do is defend this corridor here. I mean, technically it's the wrong way round, but the turrets should rotate. If they don't, we might have a bit of a problem. Maybe we can attract a bit of attention and see how well they work. Yeah, but before that, back to what I was trying to say is we got these 75mm guided HE rockets, but it says it's used for portable rocket launchers against personal enemy and aircraft, but it's not the ammunition for these, so I'm not exactly too sure what that ammunition actually is. Anyway, let's just see if we can attract a bit of attention. Okay. Looks like we may have a bit of a problem here. I don't think that turret can turn round. Well, it might do, but it seemed a bit reluctant, and that guy's facing the wrong way. I might have deployed these the wrong way round. Okay, we'll try it up the second one up here, because what I'm thinking is putting one here. Let's spawn it right back here. Well, what I'm hoping is that these will okay, so we're gonna come in here. Okay, I'm gonna put some fuel in. So I've got absolutely no idea. Ammo box, put 1,000 rounds in there. What I'm trying to do is create the situation where these turrets can shoot here, because when these doors open, we're going to get lots of bug uglies coming through here as well. As I say, I've got absolutely no idea, because the thing about turret... Yep, I think this one's working. I think the trouble is that one is the wrong way round, but that's okay. Because this is the direction we've got to go in. What I will do is just do a quick unload again. Okay, we're actually out of range of the... I can go in there. Okay, container controller. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a guy gets stuck in the wall on the way down here. Oops, there's a turret. No. Okay, we got radiation burns. Walked straight into that, didn't I? Okay. I knew the turret was there. It's just we need the bridge. What do we need for... Is that radiation poisoning or burns? I can never remember. Let me just see. It's a radiation burn. Don't I have a cure for it? There it is there. Okay. Right, well, I'm going to go down here. Keep close to the wall. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my... I'm just going to pull back. Right. Now, where we got to go is there, but sometimes you... Right, we've retracted some bug uglies. Ha ha ha. Reload again. Certainly take these guys for the elemental and tax it. Haha. Right, see if we can... Now there are some... Guy, if I remember correctly, there's one... just gonna... Oh, it's another turret down there. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of him. Actually, no, we don't really need to get rid of him. Because we got to go inside that door. Yeah, got Rocket Joe. Haha. Well, we certainly want to loot him. I'm just going to go back and offload again. I think this is a good position to put it for this turret in. He's certainly got control of this corridor. Okay, let's see if X5. It's going to have to use it. Let's offload that. As I say, there is... I wonder if we can get him with the sniper rifle. There's definitely another one in there. Just going to get back here because I know that there is there's one that kind of hides up over here somewhere. There's one there. There's one up there. Oh, it's this guy. So we got... That's the switch we got to go for. Right. I just wonder if I can get him with the sniper rifle. The alternative is that somebody suggested is... Oh, I haven't got it with me. Yes, I've got the... Okay, haven't I got any plasma rifle ammunition? Let me just see. Let's have a look at my weapons loadouts. I thought this guy... What's this? Yeah, 1000 megawatt. Doesn't make sense. Oh, that's this one, sorry. This is the laser rifle. Yeah, I got you. Sometimes you get one hooked up in there. What we do need to get rid of is Hooky Fanoki up in there. And the one thing we do need to empty out is that, because that's the specialist loot, which gives us the quantum processors. I think if you don't loot this first, what happens is that when you destroy the reactor, that destroys this. Now comes the fun bit. Gotta make sure we've got maximum health. Get the. Because what happens is we get loads of them get spawned. Backlock. Ah! So much for these guys. Wait, turrets, you're meant to be helping me. Meant to be they're out of power or energy or something like that. Okay, these guys are getting a bit stuck. It's gonna. Just take a quick look round. And we can do a recon from up here. Okay. Offload all this into there. Which I think what we might have happened is we might have kind of run out of let's pump that up as well. The turrets might have run out of power. Okay. Alright, so you are not doing your job. Okay, we're in this corner. I think I've got hit none of those. Take a quick look. Yeah, they're out of power. Okay, so moral of the story is put a lot more power into them. I'm not going to put too much power into them, but oops, put too much power in them now. Well, they're only small modules. Probably don't need to put power into them. Right. Now, before we destroy the core, we've got to... Oops. Where am I? Oh, yeah, certainly want that. Put this into the Hydra. Yeah, you have to collect these. What was that weapon? A light iron blaster. You have to collect these before you actually flip the the switches to destroy the fusion reactor, because it's a pretty it's a pretty impressive. Yeah, I know I'm getting hot. Small upgrade kits, no large upgrade kits. Okay, we're just going to pull out and kind of probably going to need to drink some water. It's normally water. Okay. What we need to do is flip that switch. Flip that switch and go and stand back a very, very long way. So pick the debris up. You can see how much damage has actually been done through here. Oops. Well, so it means it goes to show that we're not completely out of the woods yet. Actually, what I can do, no, we're not in range of anything. So, bridge. Anyway, it goes to, so what we've got now technically is we have got control of the base. You can see how much damage has been done in this area. Now, the first thing we're going to need to do is deconstruct these to recover the resources. So we can only use the... so the first thing we're going to do is up to there. We've got the... get here. Remove the fuel. 200. Yeah, kind of got some of the fuel back, but I think it was worth it. I just need to get a little. I think we'll just retrieve everything. Oops. Shouldn't have taken the core out. That's okay. And this can all be put back in the workshop. Ammo. Take out the ammo. Yeah, again, we basically what I did was I just took out all the thing. What we'll do is take this apart properly this time. If you work in systematically, all this can be put back into the workshop. Then of course you take the core last. We actually get the core. I didn't think you could actually pick up the core. Normally you should self-destruct. Okay. Anyway, that will all go back into the, well, what we could do is put it all back into the workshop straight away. But what I'm going to do now is we're just going to kind of go back up through the base. It's the bathroom, because there's one other thing I want to show you which relates to this tunnel here, but I want to come in through the proper way. So just gonna come here, open this door. Better stay active with the shotgun. Now, this is what I want to show you, which is just here. For reference, this is just down through here. And what you've got is these gratings. Again, it's Pagan Savage who... Oops, no. We don't need that. Just come in here. We've got to come down here anyway. And what this does is it takes you right through here. and it brings you right back to the reactor room. So if you're looking for a really quick way to do the POI, once you've done the upper level, come down those steps, you can shoot out these grids, and this gives you something under here. But the more important thing that we need to look for is this. So you've got some platinum bars, plasma converters, and flux coils. So that is there. And of course it means we can go straight back out through here. Although technically we can just do that. And just come up to here. And of course now we've got to get to the exciting bit, which is deconstructing this space. So what we actually need is the salvage core. I'm just going to deploy the salvage core. That gives us control of the base. Of course, there's still lots of bug uglies down inside. I was going to take a quick run through. We've done the bipod. Oh, it looks like the bipod actually survived. Cargo pallets. Again, what we're just going to do is, so I'm just going to go through. As I say, we've already looted quite a lot of stuff through here, so but we'll keep taking what else we've got. 6. Of course, we've got the closet, commercial container, industrial flats, large reinforced. Keep taking 1, 2, 3, 4. And the bottom here we got small ammo box. Ammo box 1, ammo box 2. Okay, so we now got that. And of course, what we really need to do now is let me just actually see if we can drop this into the workshop, because I don't really need it. We could probably put the core in as well. Put those in as well. Find the fists of Lyra. Motor factory. Because of course what we're really after is the xenoblocks. And basically puts all the resources back in again that we've been using. Now, obviously I've got a lot of work to do here. I'm just going to show you how about pulling out the xenoblocks. And we're going to use the here. Just think we're hooked to the Hydra. I think we'll just hook straight into the harvest controller. And then it's our first. Now, what I suggest you do is when you're just make sure you retrieve the blocks, and so you get the radioactive matter. What you don't really want is, if I go to salvage, you get xeno material. Now, if I show you here, if I put one here, where's the xeno material? Put kind of one xeno material in. I know this is a little bit over the top, but now if I show you, if we put in this, see here it says 19,309, get 19,321. You put one of these in, you only get one to one. So, and now I'm aware that but I am aware that this is a lot more than this. In fact, if I put all these in, we'll actually do a test and try and see which one's the best. So I drop that in, that means that's empty. So if I now take one of these blocks, well, first we'll retrieve it. That gives us 1 reactive matter. If I salvage this, that gives us 9. So it's probably equivalent, actually, isn't it? If you actually think about it. We'll just redo it just to see. So we got 1 there. This will give us 9. So if I go back to here and we go to here, it's 78. Yeah, so one of these is worth more. It's worth 12 as opposed to 9. So you're far better off actually pulling out the blocks complete if you want them in scale. So just come here. I got there in the end. Apologies for that. I knew there was a difference. I just never really gone into the detail of what the difference actually was. So you can see here we got quite a lot to do. And of course, the other thing which we can look at is we go down. Actually, we go down through the floor. You can see we've got more than enough here to do this. I'm trying to get to the reactor room. Because of course, well, I think we've done this one, haven't we? But there is this block here which we need to pull out, which gives us zirconium, promethium, hydrocells. I think this got another one here that we need to pull out. Some titanium ore. Oops. Let me recover these. I think this is just a normal box, isn't it? Oh, we need to take out the fuel as well. I don't think... Oh, that was a bit anti-social. I don't think there's any special loot boxes in that area. But what we will need to do is pull out the fuel, the oxygen. Hydra. This can go straight into 3,000. Oops. 3,537. 5513. Now I've obviously got a lot of work to do just looting this place down, and I don't really want to inflict it on you guys. So I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And of course, a big shout out to Pagan Savage for giving me the information on those little turrets. Because I must admit, I've always been a bit reluctant because the turrets I looked at were a bit clunky. But those turrets, what's it called? Just for anyone, what they called, library. Go in here. The Emerald Norman. I find them quite compact and elegant for the job. Now, I'll be completely upfront. I probably won't be using them wholesale unless I get into a situation where I know it's going to get a bit tough. But I can certainly see the benefit of using them, especially because they give you kind of fire control. But as you can see, that one, you're going to need to keep an eye on the power. The other thing also is you need to be aware of the arcs of fire to actually give you that extra protection. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.